Discussed through Kevin Walter George, Distinguished Alumni, Director IS, Expeditor International, Authors of Digital First, Advisory Council Member for Future IT and Emerging Technologies, Government of Tamil Nadu, to address the candidates.
Good evening. Good evening, honorable dignitaries on the stage. Through K.R. Krishnamurthy sir, Vice Chairman. Through K.R. Arunachalam sir, Correspondent. Through C. Shankar Narayanan, Secretary sir. Srimati A. Shanmadi, Member Managing Committee. Through C. Ramasamy. Through Dr. S. Shanmugavel, Director Sir, and Dr. K. Kalidas Murugavel, Principal, and all honorable HODs, staff members, and I can proudly call each one of you as my colleagues because you have graduated, you have passed out, and I'm sure you all started working in the industry, so I can proudly call you as my industry colleagues. I'm sure, it could have been a long day for you, isn't it? You would have traveled along from different places to come here and meet your friends. And maybe it could be the first gathering after the post-pandemic and meeting all of them, sharing all the good things, bad things, all the joyful moments, each one of you. I hope you all had a nice day today. All are doing good? Okay, if you're all doing good, I want you to tell you, whoever's sitting right to you, say congratulations and well done. Because these kind of moments, rarely you'll get, sometime once, sometime twice, or sometime 3 times, right? This is a moment to cherish because this moment could be your vision or it could be your hard-earned parents' vision to make you study, to get a degree, and to get a job. So it's a great moment for you to celebrate and also congratulate your good friends who were actually, sitting close by. Just want to start saying this is a cusp of your life because you have now graduated. Is that your achievement? Is that the kind of the final destination that now I got a degree and I got a job? I've achieved. I'm succeeded in life. Is that what is the definition of achievement for you? Have you defined the purpose of life, a meaning of life? If I have to actually define and give the abbreviation of life, I like to divide letter by letter. In the life, I call the L stands for learning. It's a very important part in our life because you have invested pretty much nearly last 18 to 20 years of your life to learn. You learned something to get a earning for yourself and for your family. Now, the I put that as an investment. You don't stop with the learning. You should invest a lot of time now onwards. Investment in terms of commitment, investment to try new things, invest yourself to create new relationships and pursue your passion. And the most important part, that is what is the F, right? So the F comes, what do you think? What is F? Fail forward. I'm asking you to fail. today the most important challenge the industry is facing, the people like you, we call you as millennials, you do not have the resistance to fail. Because a fail in life for you, a moment is a breaking moment. You're not able to come back from the failure. That's the reason I'm asking you to learn to fail. Nothing wrong in your life if you can learn to fail. You are attempting something, you have attended an interview, you didn't pass through, it's a failure. You again applied for a passionate job in a passionate company, you cleared 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and the final round you're not able to get a job, so that's a failure. In your company, the company that you're working, you're not able to complete a job on time, that's a failure. Now, what this failure teaches you every time is $1 million lessons. Those are the impetus attributes for your success. No one will succeed overnight. You can go and read about all those people who have succeeded. You may have inspirations, you may have models, role models, all those people. Go and read their life history. You might see thousands of failures, thousands of embarrassment, thousands of crying, weeping, mourning, depressions, what they have been through. This will prepare, these failures will prepare you to succeed really, really well. Because sometimes a person gets overtime success, they will not be able to handle the success. Immediately the success will pull them down to the ground and teach them a lesson. But you have seen the failure and you have learned from the failure what that will take you to achieve a pinnacle of life, of success, which even the success will not bring you down because that will scale you up, up, up and above. So that's the F of the life. And the last is E, right? L-I-F-E. If you have done a good learning, you have done your great investment, and you have failed in many things, what that will come in your life is excel. So all these things will get you a chance to excel forward. It will give you a clarity of thinking what is that you want to achieve and what is that you need to excel forward. I just want you to actually remember this concept very clearly. Go back today, define the purpose of your life. Again, I ask the question, is getting a degree is the achievement? Getting a job is the achievement? Or something I call creation of identity. What is your identity? I learned this in a hard way of 20 years of my life in the career. I asked this question 10 years back. I'm working in a company, who you are and what is that identity, somebody need to refer you. Right? It took 10 years for me to discover and establish the identity. But it did happen. Right? 10 years of hard work, 10 years of persistence, and 10 years of patience and the passion. And definitely if you are putting your hard work there, it will get you the success and that identity which you will create. And I want to put that identity into a triangle. If you have to create an identity for you in your life, which means that you need to be called someone. You want to become a brand of yourself, or you need to be a known person in the industry, in the state, in the country. Remember, this triangle is very important. First, you need to work for yourself, for you. The you in you is very important. Sometimes, you miss the you. You tend to work for others, you tend to work for everybody, but you don't work for yourself. So, do the self-introspection and understand who are you and what are you capable of doing things. It will actually open many things. You may be capable of becoming a great art director. You may be a good content writer. You may be a great designer. You need to discover the hidden you that is lying in you. which is very important. So that will get you, the first pyramid is success of you. A lot of people, what they do is, when they succeed themselves, they will get satisfied and they will work for themselves. That is where the selfishness comes. I, me, myself. I've seen people who have succeeded for themselves, they have not scaled a life beyond a point in time. So the second pyramid in the triangle is you need to work for your family. Family is a very, very integral part of you. It could be your parents who helped you, who guided you, who given their sweat and blood for you to make study and come in the podium and get these credentials what you are holding today. Or it could be the support of your brother or sister, whoever that you have supported throughout your life. Family is very important. A person who disowns a family never succeeded in their life. Very, very important. So you need to work for your family. It's not you are growing. You need to make sure your family is also becoming successful. So in the triangle, that's the second dot. And the third dot is work for the society. What kind of a societal impact that you can create, which is very important again. A lot of times, we may be very busy in taking care of ourselves, and we also take care of our family. But what we miss is the society. The society around you, the community around you, the downtrodden people who need support, the underprivileged class who needs support, right? Someone who helped you to uplift your life, move up in the ladder. Now you need to bend yourself down and lift many people. That I call that is a golden heart. So you need to have that golden heart to bend down. Bend down means not you're putting yourself down, but you're going to lift many people up. So again, just to recollect the triangle of success, you need to succeed for yourself. You need to succeed. You need to make your family successful. And more importantly, you need to make your society successful. So I talked about two concepts so far, the meaning and the purpose of life. And second, I talked about creating an identity for you and how we can create, unleashing the three identical components in the triangle which I talked about. And this may be an interesting advice to you, because most of you might have joined a technology firm or any other industry in a job as such. There are two things in skills. One is the skills that will enable you to get you a job, right? Listen to me carefully, very important. The skills that will enable you to get you a job, that is your technical skills, your skills that you learned in your degree and all that. And other component is the skills that will make you who you are, your personality skills, your persona, right? It's your skills. My skill could be different from someone you, right? All of you cannot hold a certain set of skills. Now you need to ask your question, why someone is successful, I am not successful? That is where you will be able to understand the two different skills I am talking about. The skill that gets you a job, the skill that you need to groom yourself as an individual. Now, remember, the skill that gets you a job, that can be learned and earned any time. Today you might have earned the skill to get your job, but it's not a guarantee that skill will help you to sustain your job and grow in the job. What is the most important skill that will enable you to grow yourself, succeed yourself in any direction that you're taking, be in entrepreneurship or working in a company or taking care of the family business, right? Your personality skills. So do those assessment and identify and discover yourself. What is your personality? You have to chalk down all your personalities. That is what is important. That is what is 90% to make you successful in life. 10% is what the technical skills. So personality skills is very, very important. And again, just focus on these two things as you progress through. And talking about the skill, I just want to give a very simple example. And some of you might have a two-wheeler, I'm sure. Some of your parents might have a four-wheeler. Or some of you might have a bicycle, right? At least a transportation vehicle, let me put that way. And if you see that, whoever owns that vehicle, every week, at least once in a week, right, you go and clean the vehicle. And why you are cleaning the vehicle? To keep the vehicle clean, neat, look and feel, right? So you are giving so much importance for a materialistic thing to keep it clean and neat. Your own soul and the body, are you doing the cleaning of your skills? That's the question again, I want to leave it with you and ponder yourself. Another example I also want to talk about is catching a butterfly. I'm sure you might have done when you are in a young age how to catch a butterfly. You know how to catch a butterfly, right? You hold a net, the butterfly moves on, you run behind the butterfly, you catch on it. That's the one skill. The second set of skill is some people can catch the butterfly in their hand, right? And there is a third element that's a very important element that you need to understand. The butterfly goes and sits on something. What is that? It sits on the flower, right? Why it sits on the flower? Because it likes the perfume. It likes the aroma. That's the reason it goes and sits on the flower. So the third skill is, if you have groomed yourself, if you have created the aroma in you, if you got that aroma skill in you, you don't need to run behind anything. Automatically that will come and sit on you. So that is where you need to sculpt you like a sculptor, so that you will become a person who will not only successful, who will create an identity in the industry. I just want to leave it with the final note. I call this is more of like my 4 P's of in life. Patience. This is very important. I can tell you today, millennials, you do not have patience. You want to admit that. Do not have patience. Anything you want an instant. You ordered something, you will be impatient to get it done, right? You need to be highly patient in life, because the success can touch you anytime. If you are not patient to latch the success, right, you will miss the journey. And second is important is the passion. The passion, you have become an engineer. It doesn't mean that you need to die as an engineer, right? So there are so many things in life you can actually work on. Work on your passion, what your heart tells, what your mind tells. Combine that. And if there is a passion that you want to latch on, work on those passion. Don't miss the opportunity. This is the golden opportunity. I can tell you, I always say myself, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, but I'm not an entrepreneur. Always have those entrepreneurial thinking. But you continue to work on in institutions. One point in time, it's very difficult to come out of that institution. So this is a golden period for you. You can try yourself. You have an entrepreneurship skill. You go and start your own company. If you want to do something in art, you do yourself. Pursue your passion. Don't miss this opportunity at this point of time. You have 3 years of graduation to test yourself and pursue your passion. And the other 2 is the persistence. I'm sure a lot of you use Zoom communications, right? Zoom calls. You know who is the founder of Zoom? Who is the founder of Zoom? Okay, you can go and Google search. His name is Eric Yuan. He started his journey into the video communications not now. Even maybe, before even you were born. He started his journey in 1987. Please go and read his story. He has so much hurdles, even get into US, get into a job, and taking his passion out. 1987 he started his journey, and the success touched him in 2017. 30 years of hard work, but he was persistent. Has never ever has actually, given up in the journey of success. A lot of people talk about Elon Musk, right? Today, he's actually the world's number one richest person, holding a $300 billion market cap under his cap, right? Go and read this. He was thrown out of PayPal. Right? The hardships someone goes through before hitting the success, very important, and persistence approach is again equally important. The last thing I want to touch on is performance. Never ever dip your performance for anything. Continue to perform really well. Always anything and everything that what you do, I request you to give the 100%. If you want to attempt something, don't go for a half-hard attempt. Half-hard attempt is equal to attempting nothing, zero attempt. If you want to attempt something, you need to give your 100%. Right? So just to sum it up, I talked about the purpose of life. I talked about the triangular approach on the creation of your identity, some of the path forward for your success, as well as the 4 P's that you can actually use to live your life very peaceful and purposeful. Last but not the least, ships don't sink because of the water around it. Ship sinks because of the water that gets into it. Take your life very seriously. Don't let the outside world disturb your passion, your purpose in achieving the excellence. March forward in the thought process. What is that laid for you? What is that you want to achieve? And I'm sure you all will do phenomenally well. May the force with you, and God bless you all. Again, my heartiest congratulations on this great occasion of receiving your great momentary certificate of completion on your degree. Thank you all, and thank you very much for the opportunity by the management of National Engineering College. Thank you.